but you've said stuff like that all developmental trauma is a lot, and that it's not good to compare,
There,
and that developmental trauma can be having experiences or feelings where there was nobody else attuned to them. So then
yes,
it was too much for the little one system.
yes, yes.
And yeah,
That's very true, and that's an important point that, um, and I hear this. I do a lot of consultations all around the world with practitioners, healers, and I always get when they tell the story of their client, they always say to me, they have really severe developmental trauma. They've had a really, really, and I'm like, there's no measuring stick. No, let's lose that because when we as clinicians or healers start looking at it and I say, oh, you really had a lot of developmental trauma. It's really
yes,
severe. When I do that, I put that into the body too.
yeah,
I plant a new tree, and that new tree is not going to be a fun tree.
yeah,
So all developmental trauma, I I never, I, and I learned this the hard way because I had a client that I thought, oh, they're so easy. This is going to be a breeze. I'll be done in a few weeks. Well, I still have them, and it's been like 8 years of them really struggling because once we started peeling back, there were tons of things underneath. It's like a magic box full of trauma, and we just keep pulling out pieces. And so, no, there is no comparison. We don't compare, and we're there really to meet everyone. I
yeah,
really want to come in and say, all right, here I am right here, and let me meet you where you are, and let's build these bridges that we can connect with each other because we're going to get attachment ruptures. Most people with developmental trauma, we look at attachment, we think about secure attachment. Oh, there's the person I want to be with. And they're like, oh, there you are. Come to me. And we get this really good attachment where we feel safe with this person. But when you've been had an unavailable caretaker for whatever reason early on, your attachment develops as a way to keep you safe. So you might be anxious all the time, or you might feel um, avoidant. You might want to push people away and say, I can fix this myself. Let me just go home to my isolation and I'll be okay. We get all levels of those. And then we get the ones who are more disorganized, where they're trying to match whatever somebody wants them to be. And they're trying to hold on so tight. And it's such a struggle. And just realizing that we have the opportunity as healers to work with someone and say, let's repair that. I'm so sorry that someone wasn't there for you. Let me be here with you now.
mm,
Let me begin to repair those parts. Let me come in and really find safety. And just taking our time and being real. You can't fake it.
yeah,
You can't
yeah,
fake it because developmental people who have experienced it, like us, I can pick you off in a second if I think you're not real. I will come in on you and I'm like done with you. I'm like, no, no. That's that. I laugh, and my kids know it really well. People who call you on the telephone and try to sell you something, and they're not real. They're reading a script, or I have to just hang up. I can't tolerate that sometimes.
mhm,
And
mhm,
just really coming back into authenticity.
yeah,
Look how authentic you are right now. In this video, just watching your smile and your eyes are coming in. When we first started, there was a little bit of tension.
I
And now
know,
you're just coming in so gently
yeah,
and
yeah,
loving, and it's just we're arriving and connecting. And
yeah,
that's how we heal. We don't heal
yeah.
by
That's how we heal, Steve. That's
yeah.
how we heal. I said to you before, when I work with clients, I can't get over how deeply fond I get of them because of the work without words and the
Yeah.
connection that happens through the left brain and through just being together.
Oh,
And
And sometimes it's a good thing for us to say to our clients, you're going to feel love. You're going to feel these things. And we're working down here with these parts. When I say parts, we all have them. No matter if nothing happened to us, we have these little parts in us, but these young parts that were left behind, so to speak, they start finding that love and they're feeling it and they need it. And we come up to the adult part, and the adult part goes, you love me? And they scratch their head like, I don't understand. So they try to put it into romantic feelings, but it isn't romantic feelings. We want to tell them, no, this is what you should have had all along. This is the experience that would have been there for you as a child. I care about you. Your interests are always in my heart, your best interests. So, just know that, yeah, in this healing process, we do fall in love. We fall in love with our clients all the time.
Yeah.
Those young parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It feels like a very safe love. It feels like a love that's full of care and is very respectful and safe. And
well, it's the love that a mom feels
yes,
when she gives birth to a baby, and the dad feels when he sees the
yes,
baby for the first moment
yes,
at birth, that bigger than earth,
yeah,
bigger than life feeling of love that we bring in, and we just know, okay, here we are.
yeah,
Here we are. And it's just gently understanding
yeah.
that, yeah, we want to repair that.
Mhm.